Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This you got Billy Ball, the Farm Filler, back with another video. First of all, I'd like to thank God for giving me another opportunity to be on this land of this living. And second of all, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. But on today's video, we're gonna jump straight to the point. I'm finna be out here shooting my gun, and right now I'm finna head out here and set some targets up. I got some targets I've been out here shooting a little bit early, a couple weeks ago. I got one that I'm gonna get my 200-yard target set up. Then I got a target at 521, and I got another target out here at 996. And the wind is kind of like not much wind today, so I feel like today is a good day to shoot. Not as cool as I would like to be, but I'm gonna get out here. I need to get behind the gun and do a little shooting and make sure everything calibrated, so I got time. I'm not in a rush today where I can take time and get some good quality shot. So I feel like I'm gonna share that with y'all. I got a couple things that I do on this long range shoot that I'm gonna share to show y'all how I make these shots, and to show you how accurate that I shoot with this gun. So y'all bear with me, and then I'll be right back shortly when we get to the first target. All right, everybody. Here's the first target we got set up. This is my primary target right here. Zero my scope in, make sure everything is hitting like it's supposed to before I do my calibration on my phone, and make sure my rangefinder is good. So this target right here is set up at 200 yards, and so we're gonna go back and get the gun out, get everything set up, and we're gonna come back and shoot a 3-shot group out here at 200 yards and see where the gun at. Then after we do that, we're gonna go out and shoot 521, and then we got another target set up at 997 yards away. So we're gonna get back shortly and just show you how I get everything set up. So when I get to the next target, I'll start the video up and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, here's the second target. This target is 521 yards away, and it's red. This is an 8-inch circle. After we get the gun, make sure to check the zero at 200. Our next shot we're gonna shoot, our next 3-shot group, we're gonna shoot it at 521. And I'm gonna take time and flip this screen around on the very next target right here. Yeah, like I said, that's 521. And if you look way out there in the center of that camera out there, there's a white target. It's the shape of a coyote that's been cut out of a steel plate. And that plate is sitting out, that coyote plate is sitting out there at 997 yards. That will be our last set of shots right there. On today with no wind, and get out here and get behind the gun, have a little fun, and share this with y'all. And that was all about, sometimes the conditions that we're not given to what we want in life, so we're made to adapt to what we have. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So when I get back up to the gun, I'll resume the video, and we'll be back. Hey everybody, I'm back with this video, and this is the last target right here. Is the coyote. I just took this red can of paint and painted in red, and on this particular target here, I left a white spot right here, right behind the shoulder in the kill zone, about the size of this red cap right here. So this is what I'm gonna be aiming at from 997 yards away with my rifle. So my target goal is to see could I put at least 1 out of 3 shots within this circle. And but most of all, I'm gonna try to hit this target. But my target goal is I'm shooting at this little small spot. I'm not shooting at this big target. Hitting this target is fine for a lot of people, but my target goal is to hit this spot. So that's what we're gonna shoot at. We're gonna find out what I got. So let me go get everything set up, and we'll get all this video edited up and squared away so y'all can see what it's like to shoot out at 1,000 yards. So I couldn't resist the shot. Take time to get the little video. That's the red coyote, and I'm panning around, and if you look way up there, that's the shot. So all right, everybody, I'm back. I got everything set up right here to my left. I got my rangefinder set up to range the target. Right here, I got my gun set up on the on my shoe mount, my vise and everything. I got my Allen wrenches here to make any adjustments I had to. So I'm gonna get ready to get on the gun to make these few shots, gonna start off at 200 and check my zero, and we're finna go from there. So the ear muffler is a must. You must have these on for your ear protection. One shot. Two shot. All right, I'm back. I just got to shoot my 3-shot groups at 200. The gun grouping pretty good. So right now I'm finna validate make sure my rangefinder and my phone is calibrated. I got an app on my phone that I use called Shooter. And what I do, I range this off. I done ranged it at 522 yards to be exact. And it told me my calculation was 7 MOA even. But on my phone, it showed 6.7. The gun was shooting a little high, so I brought the gun down. So I'm gonna trust the phone versus the rangefinder. And once I shoot these 3 shots and confirm everything is hitting like it's supposed to, for what the phone say, I will put the actual distance in it and the actual minute angles in the scope right here into the phone, and then hit validate, and it'll automatic take the number that I punch in and calibrate this phone. And then I'll be able to take this phone and this rangefinder and do the same thing and make sure my phone and my rangefinder and the gun and all 3 are synced together. But the great thing about this set of rangefinder right here, today it probably is 74, right at about 70 degrees, and weather make a big difference when you're shooting at distance, especially from cold or hot. Right now my head's shooting at 70 degrees. If I go out and shoot it, it's 20, 25 degrees outside. It's gonna make a difference in the projector of the bullet, because right now the air is a little bit thinner because it's hot, but in the winter, when it's colder, the air is more thicker, and the bullet got more resistant when it travels through the air when it's cold outside. So it affects the way the bullet, the elevation of the bullet. So, and having this app in my phone, I can hit my app and it'll automatically adjust my altitude, my feet, and the humidity and barometric pressure and all that stuff to my phone. And this rangefinder also got a little sensor on it it'll self-adjust once I get it set, everything calibrated. It'll pick up the temps and the barometric pressure and all that stuff and read, and so it makes it make its calculation to help me to make the shot more accurate. So the weather plays a big difference when you're shooting at long distance. So I'm gonna get back on the gun. I'm finna shoot at 522 and see what happens. I ain't center mass. Make sure the gun level. Center mass. Finna get ready to put fire in the hole. That shot didn't look good. That's one. And one thing, shooting at distance, you must stop and make sure you're level. Your gun is level, because it's a leaning left or right, it'll cause your shot to shoot left or right. All right, everybody. Got the 500 yards shot. Got it grouped, got it taken care of, and finna put the validation formula out in the gun. Not in the gun, but in the rangefinder and the phone. My validation actually was 6.5. It told me the rangefinder told me 7 MOA. The rangefinder app told me 6.7. but the gun is actually shooting 6.5 minutes of angle. So I'm gonna go in here and dope the scope, not dope the scope, but put these numbers in the phone and in the rangefinder. Then I'm gonna walk it out and I'm gonna shoot it at 997 and see what happens next. So I'm gonna stop this video, get all this stuff squared away, and I'll be resumed back when I get ready to shoot out to 1,000. And that'll get the gun time to cool off. Like I say, it's 70+ degrees out here, and the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. And but even though at the end of this shoot, we'll go down there and get all these targets. I'll go back down and show you how the gun shot for yourself, so you can see each target. And we'll be right back. All right, everybody. All right, I got the gun, I got the phone squared away. First, I got the range. It's 996 yards to be exact. So after I put my yardage in for my 522 target, I'm gonna validate this gun, and it told me an even 22 minutes angle. So I'm gonna get ready to shoot this shot down range at 1,000, and I got four rounds left, and we're gonna shoot these and see what happens. So y'all stay with me. I think I might have shot over. Didn't hear that thump I was looking for. Get back on it, try it again. I shot these two shots down here at 996. I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on, and make sure everything's good. I don't think I hit the target, but I'm gonna go down here and check. All right, everybody, I'm down here this 996 target, and can't find out where my bullet hit, so I didn't hit the target. So I'm gonna go back down here and get back on the gun, and I'm gonna trust my rangefinder and do what my rangefinder tell me to do versus with the phone. And if I can connect to this shot right here, that I know my 500 yard, my 522 is dead on, but if I can connect with these, I got 2 shots left, and I need to connect with these 2 shots so I can get my phone validated. So my phone is telling me, my rangefinder is telling me 23.1. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back up here and get on the gun, and I'm gonna dope the scope for 22.75 minutes of angle, and see what happens. So we head back up here to the gun. Be back short. All right, everybody, I'm back up here to the gun. I went out there, couldn't find my shot while I hit to make 2 bad shots. I trusted the phone over the rangefinder, so I'm gonna go back and check this rangefinder, see what this rangefinder had. And I got 2 shots left, so we're gonna see what happened with these 2 shots. So I just moved the scope to an even on my MOAs at even 23. And so my phone said 22 and the rangefinder said 23. Let's see which one's more accurate. I didn't get no thump that time. So, we'll shoot that last shot and see what happens. I think I saw where those 2 bullets hit. think it hit right at the tip of the nose of the coyote. But I'm gonna go down here and look, see what happened, and take a tape with me, and go home and reload some bullets, and we'll come back and try this again today. We'll clean the gun and come back and shoot out at 1,000. All right, everybody, I'm back. Went to the house, reloaded some shells and everything, made a couple adjustments on the gun. I just shot the gun at 200, make sure everything was on. It zeroed at 200. Then I turned around then and shot it at 521 2 times, and I hit spot on like I needed to. So now I'm finna walk it out to a 996, and let's see what happens. Let's see, cause I get on target now. So finna get on the gun. We'll see from here how things go. Shot over. That shot over. Target. Put another one in. Hit. And one shot hit at 996. Put another one in to confirm. I'm gonna shoot one more time. Gun shooting real good. Make that last shot, just get some confidence in myself. Alright, everybody, on this particular target, this was my sight-in target. I was checking my gun, and on this shot and this shot, when I first got here, I just wanted to make sure to see how the gun was grouping. I hit here and here. That third shot, I flinched and closed my eye for some reason, but I always felt like the gun was shooting a little to the right, so I made an adjustment to the left and came back and shot here. Then I made it like 8 clicks to the left, and one thinking about it, I'm shooting at 200 yards, so I should have just clicked it 4 times, because at 200 yards, 8 clicks was 4 inches. So my gun moved from here way over here, and when I thought about it, I came back and I made my adjustment. I moved it, I clicked it back over 4 clicks, and I moved it down here to get my 200, and I got it shooting a little bit to the left for a reason, because my gun is a right hand twist, and when that bullet come out of that gun, it's natural, it's twisting to the right. So the further you shoot out, that bullet is slowly drifting to the right. So to overcompensate for that, just a little bit, I just put my gun on about a ½ inch over here to the left, just a little bit. So on a good calm day, when I'm out here shooting 400 or 500 yards, I won't have to just like make that adjustment. I already got it pretty much like I wanted. So that's how I set my rifles up, and so that was my setup target. And like I said, I shot it at 200, then I went to 521, then all the way out to 1,000, and everything shot good. So we'll go down here to the next target and see how everything worked out. But I just want to show y'all, it all started right here, being on the money here, to make a difference, being on the money out there, to get the phone, the rangefinder, and the gun all calibrated together. It all depends on what your zero is. So with my gun being dead on at 200 yards, and I can punch those numbers in and get everything calibrated like it should, and it'll put me where I need to be on these targets. So, and once you get that done, soon way out of 500, 800, no 600, 700 yards, it's kind of easy, kind of cheating with the rangefinder and everything. But the number one thing is the wind is not your friend. So the wind can be doing different things from different areas at that time that bullet traveling through the air. So that's a lot of you had to throw into it, but that's the fun of it. And we'll move on to the next target, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm out here at the 996 yard target, and I got the gun and the rangefinder and my phone is all calibrated now. And it took a little while, but the guns is still shooting good. At one time I thought, the barrel was getting a little wear on it. It is, but not as bad as I thought. So my first time I shot 4 times out here. That first time I shot out here, I can see the vapor trail I shot over, and I readjusted the scope down. And the next time I shot, I hit here, and that confirmed that the gun was shooting high as I made the adjustment. So I went back to the phone and checked it and checked the rangefinder and see what both of them reading. So I split the difference. The rangefinder was reading 23.1 MOA, and the phone was reading 22 MOA. So what I did, I ended up making an adjustment on it. So I split the difference. I came down to 22.5, and that first shot, the wind kind of started blowing a little bit. So I was aiming right here for the wind, and my first shot I hit here. Then I realized everything was shooting good. So I left it at 22.5, and I come back again and I shot here. So I didn't shoot the third shot because I only had 2 bullets left, and it still got some daylight. I'm gonna try to go see if I can find a deer in the field somewhere, try to get me some more meat. But I just want to show you how accurate that gun is shooting. At 4 inches from that, once I got on target and I made my adjustment, I shot here the first time, and then the next time I shot here to confirm my shot, and that's a 4 inch. That's 4 inches between the shot. And so I'm gonna stop the video, go back over here to this 521 yard target, and get a little bit more footage, and we're gonna knock off. But it feel real good, make me feel really good that the gun is doing what it needs to be doing, the scope and everything working good. So got my confidence up. So next few days I'm gonna try to get out and try to get me harvesting a deer out in the field somewhere at a pretty long range. So y'all, I'm gonna go up here to this next target, and we'll finish the video up. All right, everybody, I'm back at the last target that I was gonna stop by and get some footage on, and this is the 521 yard target. This is an 8-inch circle, and I shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots, and that was my first shot right here. I shot the first time, hit here, and then shot again without making an adjustment, and confirmed hit here. So I went to the house, I run out of bullets. I went to the house, reload some bullets. I came back to the gun was still shooting a little high, so I came back and got my zero at 200. So when I came back the first time, I shot here, I hit low, and I made an adjustment. Then I came back and shot again, I hit straight up above this shot after I made my adjustment. Then I shot again just to confirm, and the gun hit here. So just like I say, those 2 shots right there is 1.5 inches from center, and those 2 shots right there is 1 3/4 inches from center of the bullet. But I got a lot to learn about this long distance shooting. The wind kind of picked up on me early. Did pick up a little bit earlier today. And I came up here half-cocked with about 10 shells and to try to get it done. So I went back to the house and reloaded and made it work out. So everything's shooting good. The gun and the phone and the rangefinder is all calibrated now. Now I'm ready to go to the wood with confidence, knowing that my equipment is zeroed out and I'm ready to go. I want to thank y'all for watching, and it just goes to show you, I've never been in the military. I've never been really trained. Just by getting on the internet and reading some books and watching some videos of snipers, some guys out shooting long distance, and taking the thing that I learned and getting out here, just shooting the gun I learned how to, I used to be afraid of reloading bullets and all that stuff. I learned the effect of, learn how to reload bullets and the accuracy on it. And I had one of my buddies to load me some one time. I got a recipe from one of my neighbors that shoot a 300 mag, and he been reloading for a while, so he gave me his recipe. And we loaded 5 bullets, and I came back and grouped, and I never had the gun to shoot that type of group when I bought it. So the next day, I went to Gary's and bought everything I need to reload. So I've been reloading ever since. But this is what it looked like when I get out here and shoot 5 out to 1,000 yards, which it ain't quite 1,000, it's 996 yards, but you know, you can say 1,000. But even at the 1,000-yard target, those 2 shots just to confirm the shot, make sure the gun was shooting good. It was like 4 inches between the shot. I could have shot a 3rd shot, but it wasn't no need of me wasting the bullets in the gun, because the gun is shooting real accurate and everything. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next week with another video. And I hope y'all enjoyed this footage, because now it's time to go find a deer and see could we harvest it at a long ways off. We'll see you.